First round, one punch. And just like that, Ryan Garcia reminded the world why he's a superstar. Mario Barrios hits the canvas, and the critics are left speechless. For years, the narrative around Ryan Garcia had shifted from explosive prodigy to question mark. Critics said he was distracted. They said he was more influencer than fighter. They said his chin was suspect, his discipline inconsistent, and his ceiling already reached. After the loss to Gervonta Davis, the noise only grew louder. Some fans believed the hype was officially over. Then came Mario Barrios. On paper, this wasn't supposed to be easy. Barrios was bigger, longer, a former world champion at 140, and a proven pressure fighter who had gone rounds with elite names. He had size, experience, and momentum. Many analysts framed this fight as a serious test, maybe even a trap. If Garcia struggled, the critics would say he was done at the top level. If he lost, the conversation would be brutal. But what happened that night wasn't a close fight. It wasn't a back-and-forth war. It wasn't even a competitive chess match. It was domination. From the opening bell to the final moments, Ryan Garcia didn't just win. He controlled the tempo, the distance, the exchanges, and the narrative. He showed discipline, he showed patience, he showed power, and most importantly, he showed growth. After the fight, Ryan Garcia said he wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson next, and even talked to him backstage.
How serious are you about the Shakur fight, and do you want to unify with Devin now that you're the champion?
Oh, I'm open to all those, whatever. Shakur, somebody that I fought in the amateurs, and we went at it, and I felt like I beat him. But, the politics in the USA boxing at that time were a little different, and I still got a chip on my shoulder. I've been wanting that rematch for a minute. Hopefully we get it, and, when my hand heals, I'll be looking for that opportunity for sure. And Devin, he don't want that. He's terrified. He has PTSD.
Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson crossed paths backstage, and you could feel the tension immediately. No yelling, no chaos, just two elite fighters locking eyes, knowing exactly what that moment meant. After the fight, Rolando Romero gave his thoughts on Ryan Garcia's performance and said Ryan is scared to rematch him.
All right, Rolly, man. Talk to me about Ryan's performance. What did you think? Does that warrant a rematch?
Aren't y'all surprised he didn't call me out?
Yeah.
Hey, why ain't he call me out though?
Yeah.
So you think he's scared of a rematch?
Yeah, bro.
Rematch is coming then.
Yeah, but he's scared of the rematch, of course, no?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happens in the rematch? He looked a lot better, right? With performance, you got to rate it. What do you rate it?
But Barrios shouldn't be at that weight class, and Barrios doesn't have my power. So you explain that.
So is it the same thing that happens in the rematch, or you try to knock him out?
He's gonna get hit one time with me again, just not throw punches. You don't know that.
Both of these fighters would be fascinating matchups for Ryan Garcia. First, Shakur Stevenson. He's coming off a dominant performance against Teofimo Lopez, showing speed, precision, and ring IQ at the highest level. Watching Garcia step into the ring with someone like Stevenson would be a real test of his growth and adaptability. It's a stylistic matchup that fans would absolutely eat up, and it's easy to imagine the tension and excitement from bell to bell. Then there's Rolly Romero. Yes, Rolly dominated Garcia the first time they fought, but let's be honest, Ryan wasn't at his best that night. He made mistakes, got caught off guard, and clearly left room for improvement. Now, after a performance like the one against Mario Barrios, a rematch isn't just fair, it's necessary. Garcia has shown he's faster, smarter, and more disciplined. The narrative heading into that fight would be electric, redemption, proof, and stakes through the roof. Whether it's a stylistic chess match with Stevenson or a high-drama rematch with Romero, one thing is clear. Ryan Garcia is back in the conversation, and any fight with him right now demands your attention. Comment below who you want to see Ryan Garcia fight next. Moving on, after the fight, Teofimo Lopez said a few things about Ryan Garcia.
What'd you think about Ryan?
Congratulations to Ryan, man. No better way than to win a world title, welterweight, WBC, the one and only. Mauricio Suleiman, Jose Suleiman. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, man.
Were you surprised how dominant of a performance it was?
No, it's just depending on which Ryan you're going to get, right? And we got the Ryan that everyone would like to see, King Ryan.
If we get that Ryan in a Devin Haney rematch, what happens?
Well, you can't put them guys in yet. We got me in division now. I'm going in that division, so we'll see.
I was gonna say he did call out, the man that you just faced, Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
If that fight plays out, knowing Shakur, knowing his style, just what happens if Ryan faces Shakur? What happens if this Ryan rematches Devin at welterweight?
Hey man, Victor Conte ain't here, man. Got rest of soul, so we'll see where that goes.
Thank you, Tio.
Bruce Carrington, a 17-0 boxer, also gave his thoughts about Ryan Garcia dominating Mario Barrios.
What do you think of Ryan Garcia's performance?
I really think that this was a good place for him to show like how deep his bag is, and he looked really good. Like he looked much better than he did against Rolly. And I was kind of saying like that one fight with Rolly was the only time we've kind of seen Ryan like that. So I didn't really want to put that on him. Granted, it was his last fight, but still, he looked really good. He looked sharp obviously from the first round, and he was having his way the whole time.
This Ryan Garcia, does he beat Devin Haney in your opinion?
I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Devin, he kind of, fought the wrong fight in that fight as well too. But I definitely think that it'll still be an interesting fight for the both of them with this type of Ryan Garcia for sure.
Were you surprised a bit? Were you surprised a bit by how it seems like Mario really didn't have any answers for anything that
I was surprised. Mario, sometimes he can fall into that one-dimensional type style, being a little stationary, staying at the mid-range and not being first, staying at the mid-range and not, countering off and firing off. He's not the most reactive type of fighter, If he can have his way and, be technical, you're fighting his pace, then he's most comfortable. But when it's not like that, then it's kind of tough.
Oscar De La Hoya called it a masterclass performance, pointing to Ryan's jab, his composure, and the way he stuck to the game plan.
Oscar, what did you think of Ryan's performance?
It was a masterclass performance. That jab he was popping, the way he was calm, cool, collective, literally. But I love the fact that he was using his combinations and he stuck to the game plan, He just had to stay calm, that's it.
Right.
Have fun. I was yelling, have fun, just reset, use your jab, that's it.
Right, he landing the right hand. I mean, he was really kind of cocked. I think everyone, or at least the ringside, had him winning all the rounds.
Yeah, no, I believe it was a shutout, but look, you can't take nothing away from Barrios. I mean, Barrios is a tough son of a gun. He really is. I did expect him to get back up, and I told Holly, look, he's going to get back up. It's going to be a long fight. It's going to be a 12-round fight. Barrios is a world champion. He's nothing to lose. He's still a great human being, a great champion, and he was just outclassed by a fast, explosive fighter.
I feel like the Devin Haney rematch should be the next thing, right? I mean,
yeah, there's so many options. So, yeah, we'll go back to the drawing board and we'll decide what the best step is for Ryan.
And then there was Devin Haney. Instead of praise, he threw a subtle shot, referencing the controversy from their last fight. Ryan Garcia responded to Devin Haney after Haney claimed a rematch wouldn't happen because Ryan withdrew from the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association testing program.
You spoke about it a little while ago, Devin Haney, and one thing he said recently, he said the rematch wouldn't happen because you had dropped out of VADA. Can you just right here, right now, clarify that so that there's no impediment to the fight?
Let me answer that question.
I mean, just look.
Let me answer that question.
You think I got an IV? Like, bro, this is a blood work.
Let me answer that question. People say all kinds of nonsense, but Ryan's been doing testing his entire career. He's fought for interim titles. When he fought Tank Davis, we were doing VADA testing and it wasn't for a title. He's been testing his entire career. Every single time we set up a fight, we sign a contract, there's VADA testing. There's no such thing as dropping out of VADA testing. So all those stories are just fabricated, people trying to hate on Ryan, and they're just excuses for Haney to feel good about himself. Haney wants to have an excuse as to why he got beat up, and that's it. So it's all nonsense.
That's it for today's video. Please like, comment who you want to see Ryan fight next, and don't forget to subscribe.